Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Edwards. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to whatever next time I upload a video, you'll be able to get that notification. I'm playing the Kings now. Kings 1-1. We're 3-0. King got Darius Garland, Percy Palmer, Timmy Thompson, Kyle Kuzma, and Taylor Gooden. Let's go. Same thing we did the past 3 games. Defense lead the offense. If y'all want me to play any other games, let me know in the comments section down below. Trying to get over. Trying to get the YouTube plaque. So hit the like button for me. Let's get it.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Look at the Trailblazers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the fifth spot of the board. And I think for Golden State, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride. Now, Golden State's starting five. We've got Wiseman, Kelly Oubre out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Poole in at the two guard. And for Sacramento, they've got Garland. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Thompson, and it's Palmer in the shooting guard position. This is the confidence Kuzma plays with. I mean, he feels like he can score on intense defense whenever he wants. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the night here. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the off-season that they now have added to their game in the new season. No doubt about it, Kevin. Work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the off right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge. Season never really ends. A free gets it to go from beyond the arc. Poole's got 5 points so far. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using it so far. Yeah, that's because he's getting up early. I mean, he's doing his part to go carry the offensive load. Oubre against Thompson. Kicks it to Garland. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. For one of the greatest long-range shooters you'll ever see. Curry is just as savvy inside.
Look.
On the arc, Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And slam dunk by Pascal. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk. That's breaking it down hard.
Okay. Use that clock.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. This is a team that loves to run, and he really wants to see them do what they love. So transition ball should be the order of the day, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Wiseman with the ball. Garland picks him up and finished off by Wiseman. I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you a joke. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Curry throws it down. So be careful. And this is where stuff is near impossible to slow down. Open court in transition. Garland with it. Curry meets him. And the rejection by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. Heisman's got the ball. Kept alive. The pass to Uber. Here's Poole. Shot clock at 6. Golden State moving the ball around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Thompson. It's blocked. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Oubre. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's
But I'm
exactly
going to go.
what
Not
you
going
need to do.
to any free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even the slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. Excellent all-around performance so far. Yes.
Walk up.
They've come out of the gate.
No life.
At both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Garland and the rejection by Curry.
Oh, look at that. You see, that shows what kind of athlete.
Oh, look at him fly.
Yeah, right. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you're trying to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for the shooters.
Timeout's called. First of the game for Sacramento.
5 minutes left in the first quarter.
It feels like Curry
In
could
the first
play
quarter,
as long
so
as he
get it.
wants.
And then
Why
stops.
not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, but rather than relying on his explosive athleticism, and if his team keeps their offensive style of play, no, he can play for that.
Garland kicks to Thompson. That's tipped. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry with Garland picks him up, and it's in there. Heisman's got his second bucket tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Walk up.
Palmer passes to Garland. There we go. Now with the scoring column at that.
This is a block.
That's just great touch. And teardrop, well, that's all about feeling.
Here's Curry. It's blocked. Passes it to Kuzma. Takes it off the glass.
It takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact. And Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
And Curry, here we go. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Here's the teardrop. He lays it in.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Poole. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Walk up.
Pass to Garland. Now Thompson. Right wing. Here's Palmer. Oubre pulls it in. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
This quarter has been hit or missed for him, mostly miss.
And that one drops. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 13.
Should you give him the life? Walk up.
For the 50% mark. And there's the pass to Ball. Now, here's Gooden. To the inside. Garland, no good. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. The offensive rebound. Nashville kicks to Wiseman. And it's good off the back rim and in. Wiseman's got 6. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the fight.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Stephen Curry. How he performed last season. Averaged 8 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
There's no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. Tremendous assets to the team coming off the bench.
Poole the pass to basket. Sinks the triple. He's got 7. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Got snipers. We got snipers on this team. Walk up.
And there's Terry. Passes it to Ball. Shot to stop the run. That one wide left.
They know they can't give him that shot. D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. And it's Terry with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They're getting their first look of the season of the Warriors in this one. And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short. Jared Castro picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Sacramento making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. 1:14 left in the first quarter. And Halliburton slams it in. I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy. Here's Poole, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Walk up.
Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Terry outside. Down low. Here's Oliver. Plays it up and banks it in. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. Here's Curry. And Curry throws it down hard.
Oh, and that's the thing about Steph. Fearless on the floor, but also plays under control.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, come on. Walk up. Walk up. Compete in the life.
Terry against
Or
Curry.
breathe. Nope.
Shot by Terry, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop, but he's attacking the basket. He's doing everything he can.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Kuzma against Oubre. Kuzma outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Good defense in the quarter off.
The Golden State Warriors
Good defense.
ahead by 26 points.
He started the second quarter off strong. Get it.
Scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high
Okay.
accuracy.
Good on. No life.
Go anywhere. We'll
I'm
be
not
right
letting him
back.
back in it.
Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win. He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low. That was a good approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Wiseman's out there. Derek Casper. That's Curry. Then there's Oubre, and it's Poole in at the 2. And it's the Kings with the ball. The Kings shooting 43% from the field. Terry with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now, here's Halliburton. Tight defense on him.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot. That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
6 on the shot clock, and it's blocked. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Not that one. His second
Boy.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Poole. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift
What's up?
for their offense.
Now, here's Halliburton. Not a lot of room. Takes it out to Terry. Pass to Thibault. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Curry against Terry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And Curry throws it down.
And add an exclamation point by Steph, a much better athlete than most people realize.
The Kings have gone 3 of their
Walk up,
first
walk
5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Allen. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post score to keep your offense balanced.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Here's Wiseman. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Oliver's shot is good. Oliver's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Poole the pass to Wiseman. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching. And I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s. But I'll tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
But I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Oliver. Oh, and he clocks it off the glass. Wow. Oubre up top. Defended by Thibault. Curry dishes to Wiseman. Golden State moving the ball around. So the wing on the left. Wide open shot is on the money. 10 points for James Wiseman. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Terry outside. Here's the pass to Fight. Here's Oliver. Pass to Halbert. Here's Oliver. 7 points in the game. Rifle the pass to Oliver. Kicks it out to Terry. Again, the miss by the King.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the middle. To the right side. Weissman with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The rebound goes to the Warriors. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Poole the pass to Weissman. It's good from long range. Weissman's got 5 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't
Walk
be
up, walk up.
higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Oliver, defended by Haskell. Pass to Halbert. Terry against Curry. Terry the pass to Halbert. Pass to Feigl. Now, here is Halbert. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. They can use a bucket. Weissman with the rebound. Weissman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
It's a quarter after. Let's get it. No layups.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Some changes for Sacramento. Gooden's checked in, and that's Thompson in for Matisse Feigl. The pass to Ball. Oubre against Thompson. Down low. Homer. That's tipped. Second shot opportunity, and they'll keep possession. Oliver's shot is good. Oliver's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Passes it to basket. There's the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Walk up, walk up.
Terry looking over the floor. Pass to Ball. Front pass the arc. And it's Curry with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Poole gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Walk up, walk
They
up.
need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Gooden. To the paint. The pass to Ball. .131 left to play here in the half. Here's Terry, and it comes off the front of the rim. Golden State's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second, and been successful 3 times.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding
Walk
that
up, walk
wave
up.
for as long as they can.
Thompson against Oubre. Looking to end the run. Thompson
Nope.
misses. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Passes it to Terry. 40 seconds left in the first half. To the left side wing. Here's Palmer. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside. Pass to Palmer. Back to Thompson. High post try. The shot will not fall.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the result.
Doing good in the first 2 quarters.
Golden State Warriors with a huge 37.
There are no turnovers for us in
Defensively, they have gotten
these
after
2 quarters.
every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this.
See if we can keep this up the rest of these 2 quarters. Get this dub.
It's the 2K Sports halftime show.
Get this W.
Hello, we got folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Don't forget to subscribe. Somebody trying to hit the like button.
So it's Golden State.
The Kings gave no life in the third, 4th quarter. No turnovers. Defense with offense.
Leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing on all cylinders. They came out aggressive, going after those
And then I'm playing 2 minute quarter Hall of Fame. We still whooping them.
They wanted to send a message with their physicality. And they're going to be nearly impossible to stop if they're playing out.
Shaq, how did you think Sacramento played?
Well, the shooting was terrible. They didn't seem to have a plan at the offensive end. They didn't seem the defense had them bottled up. Listen, I'm not a coach. They need to change their strategy.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Kings, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Thompson. Then there's Garland. And it's Palmer in with the 2 spot. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1.
Look up.
About what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because and their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Walk up.
Pass to Gooden. It's tipped.
Ah, good that.
Thompson outside. Palmer passes to Gooden. And it's blocked. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And so here is Golden State. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Weisman, good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The
Walk
defense
up.
struggling to contain them.
Now the pass to Gooden. He kicks it to Garland.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Weisman, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Up.
Passes to Thompson. Good enough top. Kuzma, left side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Constantly knocking on the defense's door. I like the way Kuzma plays in attack mode.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection. Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
We can use that clock.
Thompson outside. Kicks to Garland. A little under 2.5 minutes going by here in the third. Trying to break that ice cold streak, and the layup is up and in. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
They needed that. They were getting a little intense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Curry can't get it to go.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Palmer. Good on the three-point shot. 7 points in the game. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. It's Curry with the drive.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Pascal. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised.
Charlie wants to not miss the free throw.
Anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
Students checked in for Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And slam dunk by Pascal.
See, a lot of people don't recognize Curry for his entire offensive game. I mean, passing is a big part of what he gives.
Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. And slam dunk by Pascal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic
Up.
Yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Garland with it. Heisman picks him up. Here's Poole.
Oh, nice. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Up.
Garland the pass to Palmer. Now here's Kuzma. To the inside. They need this. The shot comes out. The Warriors have gotten nearly everything dropped this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
I mean, it's like, it's third quarter off strong, bro. It's third quarter off strong, bro. Let's get it.
Here's
Up him up.
And he puts in the layup off the glass.
Okay.
The D will give it to you. That's where you want your shots coming from. Arms lift from the bucket.
Curry is inside. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
Look at that. Just tremendous body control by Curry. He takes the hit, finishes the play. You know he usually will add to this.
And the Kings making a change here. If you go a step in a time machine, what would
Up.
you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto MB down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Here's the break. A finish. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
The Warriors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss.
No,
on
Miss Rico's over here, buddy.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the Jerry strike. That's a huge factor.
Kuzma outside. Inside.
Oh! Wow! We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Curry, and it goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
The handles of Steph Curry, that's just unbelievable.
Here's Halliburton.
Let me use that clock. No life.
2 points. That one goes. Halliburton's got his third basket of the night.
They'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Oliver's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Free throw good, Curry.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Walk up.
Now, here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. High, arcing shot. But they recover it. Claxton, no good. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And finished off by Weissman.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all. Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition.
Walk up.
You get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Pass to Halliburton. Here is Hodges. Up and in on the layup. Hodges has got his first points of the game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Oubre, left side. And finished off by Oubre.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The Kings have gone in a pretty good shooting phase. They're 6
Walk up.
for the field here in the third. Halliburton passes to Hodges. Now, here's Halliburton. Guarded by Kirk. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. And it's Oliver missing.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness.
Walk up.
Also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it. Yeah, he's just not getting the ball up. He's passing with a purpose. And this lead the scores.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Let's take a look now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. Kelly Oubre is number 1.
You know, call him whatever you want. The bottom line is he just finds a way to score. And when he gets going, he can tear the rest of the NBA to shreds. That's one thing we've learned about him. When he gets on a hot streak, it can be a long time before he cools down.
Here's Weissman. Cool the pass to Weissman. It's hauled in by Hodges. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Hot loose, and the turnover again by Sacramento. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, the Atlanta Hawks come to town. That will tip off a homestand for them. And then on Sunday, they'll start out on the road and play the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll. I've seen smaller guys who are afraid of the contact. But sometimes Steph, he invites. And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And for Sacramento,
Walk
they're
up.
shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Curry against Terry. Pulls up. Nails the baby hook. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him. He's trying to push out that lead.
Walk up.
There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Halliburton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Kings have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. 2 shots. And so he hits both. 43 seconds left to play in the third.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
It's a good sign when Curry's at the line. That means he's pushing the action, being aggressive, putting the referees in a tough position to make some tough calls.
Now Terry. He's got 5. Here's Claxton. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Pascal. But they get it to Oubre. Kicks to Curry. And the jam by Steph Curry.
I always enjoy watching the chef go to work. I mean, he's a pure scorer. He fills it up from everywhere.
Pass to Halliburton. And the shot goes in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage.
One quarter for good to go.
The entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm. Let's just of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great
Let's get the
communication
dub in the
between
fourth
them.
quarter.
And what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it to the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Golden State looking
Let me start the first.
We've got Oubre. Wiseman's out there with Eric Pascal. That's Curry. And it's Poole in the 2-guard spot.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows
Okay,
exactly where to go with that ball.
But use that clock.
And there's Terry. Claxton the pass to Thompson. Curry against Terry. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them. So it's great that the league has lifted ahead and said, hey, if you need help, don't be afraid to reach out.
And the Kings making a change here. Litton's checked in. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Poole. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Terry with the ball for the
Walk up.
Sacramento Kings. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Now, here's Levens. Defense is right there. On the wing, Thompson. The pass to Howard. Terry outside. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry is inside. Good defending and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh man, the shiftiness of Steph, the quick trigger. Hard got to defend without foul.
And both free throws good for Curry. Sacramento's gotten off to an overtime start downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Levens. D right on him. Terry outside. Levens with it, and Wiseman comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Ray, compared to times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor, to what we're seeing now, when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era.
No life, bro. Well over that.
Since it's bigger, you're out
Could you give him no life?
And these guys are crafty at drawing.
Oh, what are you doing?
Harder for a defense. Warriors have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Simple. Walk up.
Curry against Terry. Thompson outside. And they get it.
Nope.
Sacramento again missing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good by Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both. And Sacramento has possession.
Walk up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Tipped away. Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Hoover. Oh, whoa, beautiful play.
Let's go. Let's go. Keep this up.
The awareness of everything.
No life.
Curry picks it clean, then off to the races.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Kuzma kicks to Howard. Pass to Levens. Kuzma outside. Now here's Levens. He's tightly guarded. Fires the three.
Nope.
Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's here's Poole.
Oh! And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss.
How many fuck is it though? Come on, game time. Come on now.
Here is Hodges. Greg, it's very typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm
The
sure.
reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Sacramento. Here's Wiseman and finished off.
Let's go.
Who just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. That's to Hodges. He dishes it to Levens. Trying to get something going. Wiseman with the rebound. Heisman's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And slam dunk by Pascal.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with height.
I got.
Pass to Hodges. Now here's Levens. It's tipped.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
And finished off by Oubre.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
I got.
Now here's Levens. He's
Green.
guarded closely. And
Good
he
foul.
did not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And he'll go to the line for two. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other teams playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
Green is checked in for Eric Pascal.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
I got.
Now here's Levens, guarded closely. And the pass to Howard. Here is Hodges. Heisman with the rebound.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here is Hodges.
I got.
Now, Feigl. Here is Hodges. Howard trying to free himself up. Hodges, that's good.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Green taking his time here. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, the emotional aspect at some point has been alleviated. I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss to think and discuss and figure out. I don't think the NBA is any different.
Here's Hodges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Good foul.
Clearly a foul.
Free throw good, Hodges. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Kings. And both free throws good for Hodges. Smooth sailing for Golden State. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Levens passes to Hodges. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Curry against Hodges. Curry kicks to Green. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to
Now, we're just shot it
from here.
off of the 3.
That one a little long.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing from him.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Heisman dishes to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Wiseman.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Hodges against Curry. Here's Levens. Oubre pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
That's an awful display from him so far, but he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
Passes it to Thibault. He kicks to Levens. And that'll be 2 free